What an embarrassment. What an absolute embarrassment.
Angel Reese had her worst professional basketball game.
So, lads, I just watched the Chicago Sky and New York Liberty game, and I kind of wish I didn't. This was horrendous.
Last night was further proof as to why people do not respect the WNBA.
She was terrible in this game.
What an absolute embarrassment. Angel Reese, once hailed as the rising face of the WNBA, just delivered the worst game of her professional career. 0 field goals, double-digit turnovers. And to make it worse, her own coach, Tyler Marsh, didn't just bench her, he humiliated her in front of the entire league. Tonight, we break down how a star's reputation crumbled in real time and what it means for the future of the Chicago Sky and the WNBA as a whole.
The Sky's minus 60-point differential is the worst through a team's first 2 games in WNBA history.
Let's start with the numbers, because numbers don't lie. Angel Reese finished the night 0 for 8 from the field, 0 assists, 10 turnovers, 5 fouls. And somehow, despite grabbing rebounds, even those became viral bloopers when she was grabbing her own block shots. The Chicago Sky didn't just lose, they collapsed. A staggering minus 60-point differential through their first 2 games, the worst start in WNBA history.
Angel Reese had her worst professional basketball game.
Coach Tyler Marsh didn't hold back. After the game, his press conference became national news. Angel Reese was nowhere to be seen, her chair empty, her silence louder than words. Marsh blasted her performance, questioning effort, leadership, and whether she has what it takes to carry this franchise. His words? Cold. His tone? Brutal. And his decision to call her out publicly has left fans divided.
She was bad. 0 of 8 from the field, 12 rebounds, of which I believe 8 were offensive. It was a terrible showing.
This isn't the first time Angel Reese has been caught in the storm of criticism. From sideline tantrums in college, to on-court spats with Caitlin Clark, to accusations of immaturity, the narrative around Reese has always been complicated. But this latest humiliation? It threatens to rewrite her story entirely. Instead of being the future of the league, Reese is now trending for the wrong reasons. Viral clips of missed layups, sloppy turnovers, and public humiliation.
New York Liberty just chilled. Like, the New York Liberty did not go for anything in this game. They didn't go for anything. They were chilling.
The humiliation didn't end on the court. Inside the locker room, tensions are boiling. Teammates like Camila Cardoso, Kennedy Burke, and Ariel Atkins are being forced into the spotlight while Reese absorbs all the criticism. Sources inside the organization describe a locker room split, some defending Reese, others growing tired of the drama. And fans? They're already calling for changes.
5 turnovers, 0 assists. I don't see Tyler Marsh winning the Coach of the Year.
To understand why this moment stings so much, you need to look at the bigger picture. Angel Reese has built her brand on swagger, confidence, and self-promotion. Nicknamed the Bayou Barbie, she became a star after LSU's 2023 championship run. But that rise came with feuds, especially with Caitlin Clark, whose meteoric popularity overshadowed Reese's. Ever since, Reese has been caught between 2 narratives, one of a dominant star and one of an unpolished player who lets her emotions control her game.
Worst plus minus in all of the WNBA is, in fact, you guessed it, Angel Reese.
The reality is this. Angel Reese isn't just struggling. She's statistically the worst player in the WNBA right now. Lowest plus minus. Bottom shooting percentage. The eye test matches the stat sheet, and the stat sheet is damning. The only question left is, can she bounce back? Or is this the beginning of the end for her reputation as a franchise cornerstone?
9 out of the 14, bottom 14 are Chicago players.
Coach Marsh's decision to call her out publicly has sparked a firestorm. Some say it's tough love, exactly what Reese needs to grow up as a professional. Others believe Marsh went too far, humiliating a young star who's still adjusting to the league. Either way, Reese's next game may be the most important of her career. Redemption or collapse. Because the WNBA is unforgiving, and fans have short memories.
Tyler Marsh, once again, salute to you. You are doing the rest of the league a favor.
Angel Reese is standing at a crossroads. Will she silence the critics and prove she belongs in the spotlight? Or will this public humiliation define her career moving forward? One thing is certain, the basketball world is watching closely. And after last night's disaster, Angel Reese's future has never looked more uncertain.
This was last night's press conference. Now, there's Tyler Marsh in the middle, and you got players on each side. Right here,
Angel Reese, the so-called future face of the Chicago Sky, just hit rock bottom. After her worst professional game of the season, Coach Tyler Marsh didn't hold back. Public humiliation, locker room tension, and teammates turning their backs. Is this the end of Reese's superstar illusion?
Angel Reese, who's supposed to be the star of this team, dodged the press conference.
The Chicago Sky's season went from bad to humiliating in just 2 games. A shocking minus 60-point differential, the worst start in WNBA history. And at the center of it all, Angel Reese. 0 field goals, 10 turnovers, 0 assists. Her stat line wasn't just bad, it was catastrophic.
Chicago Sky are already imploding from within. Fans are turning on the team. Camila Cardoso, oh no. Free Camila Cardoso. She is fed up with the Chicago Sky experiment.
Coach Tyler Marsh didn't sugarcoat it. In his post-game press conference, he openly criticized Reese, saying the team's discipline and execution were unacceptable. But what shocked fans most? Angel Reese was nowhere to be seen at the podium.
You do have Sky fans that are turning on Tyler Marsh. They're screaming that Kennedy Carter should be back on the team. Angel Reese should be off the team.
The humiliation didn't stop on the court. Viral clips showed Camila Cardoso physically distancing herself from Reese on the bench, a silent but powerful statement. Even teammates are showing visible frustration.
How is Angel running point guard going? 5 turnovers, 0 assists. I don't see Tyler Marsh winning the coach of the...
In a baffling experiment, Reese was tasked with playing a point forward role, and it backfired spectacularly. 5 turnovers, 0 assists. Her natural strengths, rebounding and hustle, got buried under ball handling duties she wasn't ready for.
But like, you've got some decent role players on a bench with nothing. You've got nothing as far as your offensive players. I've always said this about Angel Reese. If Angel Reese is your 4th best player, your team's good. If Angel Reese is your 3rd best player, your team's okay.
This isn't Angel Reese's first brush with controversy. From college days, she's embraced the spotlight, sometimes with trash talk, sometimes with feuds. She clashed with LSU coach Kim Mulkey at times, sparred with media critics, and now finds herself once again under fire in the pros.
They went in the second quarter. Kennedy Burke 4-4 from 3. Like, she's not going to keep that up. Maureen Johanna shot well, 4 or 5 for Tash.
But let's be clear. This meltdown isn't just Angel Reese. Chicago Sky's entire roster looks broken. Camila Cardoso is being criticized for a lack of energy. Kennedy Burke shines in moments but lacks consistency, and Ariel Atkins, once expected to provide steady scoring, has been invisible this season.
People literally said that I was a hater because I said Camila Cardoso was not going to win Most Improved Player. Camila Cardoso might win Least Improved Player. Like, she plays with the freaking mode. Like, she plays with negative mode.
Fans aren't just disappointed, they're angry. Social media has erupted, labeling Reese the worst player in the league right now. Others blame Marsh's coaching, saying he's destroying team chemistry. The Sky fanbase is now divided into 2 camps, those defending Reese and those demanding her exit.
Their bench is good, their starters aren't great, and I just didn't realize how bad their starters are.
The Sky's problems go beyond this season. They already traded away their upcoming draft pick, leaving no chance for an easy rebuild. Upcoming games against the Sparks and Wings might give them a chance to recover, but patience is wearing thin.
Sunday, they should beat the Sparks. They should beat the Sparks. There's no excuse.
So, where does Angel Reese go from here? Does she fight back, prove critics wrong, and salvage her reputation? Or does this humiliation mark the beginning of the end of her WNBA dream? For now, one thing is certain. The Chicago Sky are in freefall, and Angel Reese is at the center of the storm.